Cheers everybody, this is Eric, I'm back. I'm gonna do something a little different today. I'm gonna max out my system. 15-gallon brew kettle, I'm gonna do a 12-gallon batch. That's coming up next. This is where we're at. Right now, I'm mashing. I've got in this batch, this is 18, a little about 18 and a half pounds of grain in this batch. 15-gallon brew kettle, 10-gallon mash tun, 10-gallon HLT. All right. So strike water was right at 4.5 gallons, give or take. And I've got just a touch over 11 gallons. And this is just to get my water gist ratio correct. And just over a touch over 11 gallons for sparge. So when I run off over 4 gallons here, I'm gonna lose roughly a gallon in here, maybe a little bit more when I run off. So you can see how close I'm going to be to the 15-gallon mark when I run off. So this is going to be a very I'm going to be bringing it up to boil very slow, as I don't want to have a blowout as far as my hot break. So yeah, I'm hoping I come in 14 and a half, just give me a little bit of room. If it's looking like I've got plenty left in there, I'm probably just going to stop around 14 and a half. Because I want to come in at 12, no matter what my final gravity is after 60 minutes. This is going to be a NEPA, so I'm doing 2 6-gallon batches. I try to run 6 gallons to fermenter because you lose a lot in a NEPA. But right now I am doing my mash 152, doing recirculate through the old rims tube, and check my little guy here. Looks like I'm flowing. I did have a stuck sparge in the beginning, so I've never done a batch this big. So stuck sparge, had to get it broke free, and something anybody that uses this little SS BrewTech manifold, fall off through one of these. Don't jam them grains into that little manifold. It will plug it up every single time. So use one of these or just a tube, just to Vorloft it off, just to clear it off, get your grain bed set, and then hook it up to your manifold, as it will plug it up, and that'd make a bad day. Yeah, so go through this with y'all in real time, kinda, sorta. I want to fix it as I go, but explain what happened. So stuck, I had a little stuck mash there, and busted it up, got it recirculating again, and still no problem. So we'll be getting back here next, and I'm going to go through some more stuff. Got like 10 minutes left, and I got my second pump set up to go pump uphill here, because my back can't pick up 11 gallons. So if we can get that in there, go ahead and power my element down. That's off. Did have it on here. Turn it off. And I'm going to pump her all the way down to that HLT. Keep my fingers crossed, see how much we can hold. Hopefully it's a little bit more than 11 gallons. So we're going to see. It's coming up here. Just keep on keeping on. But we will see how this is going to work out. Well, as it turns out, this 10-gallon mash tun will hold 11 gallons. So, anybody out there in the market for a fermenter's favorite mash tun hot liquor tank, it's 10 gallons. We'll just call it 11 gallon. It'll hold it. It's at the top, but it will hold it. It's right about right here. Right there. So I don't want to disturb it too much there. So, well, I knew it was getting close. I was kind of reaching and had my hand held right there, and right at the end it made it. So, all right, so far so good, and I'm gonna be running off here real shortly, and mash is just about complete. So I'm gonna take my 11-gallon fermenter and hot liquor tank, and I might have a cold one. So got the sparge happening. So I'm through my HLT, my mash tun, through the grain, through my brew pump, rinsing the grain, into my brew kettle. Almost 8 gallons. And I'm putting, it's 166 degrees in the grain bed right now, and I'm putting 170 degree water on it. And we're gonna see where we fall out. If I hit that 14 or 15, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be between them two, I believe. So here we go. All right, mash complete. Just under about 13 and a half gallons. So just a little under 14. So I'm gonna go ahead and ramp it up, and I'm gonna get this hot break out of the way, and hopefully I have no spillage. So I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed here. I'd love to be able to record it, but I have to hold the camera and record and all that, so kind of hard to do. I'm not that ambidextrous. So get through this hot break and we'll come back. There we go. Got it. Hot break complete. Came in a little right in here is about how hot it got. Got a little bit still. So gravity came in right on the money, so pleased with that. And 1.041, and let's see where she falls when we're complete here, and hopefully we'll be right on there. So I've got about a gallon and a half, 2 gallons to boil off, and we're going to be complete. So we'll be back in just shortly, and I'm set up for my whirlpool, ready to go, and be coming back at you in just a bit. About to wrap up my brew day. This is my New England IPA that I make all the time, and all my friends and family they drink the heck out of it, so I got to make it pretty regular. So I wanted to make a double batch this time, and the Whirlpool hops, get that. Yes, that's 12 ounces of hops that go in at Whirlpool, and I usually put it in around 165 degrees to 170 degrees, going down. That's the key, down. If you add the hops any hotter than 175, you start pulling some bitterness, and of course anybody that's a fan of New England IPAs knows that you do not want bitterness in it, and that is the key to it. You want that hoppy. It's a hoppy beer. It's not a lot of malt. I do add honey malt in mine, just to add a little bit of mouthfeel and honey flavor to it, and a little darker malts. I use Maris Otter, and causes it to be a little bit more dark, and of course the little malt character along with the hops is great. So, but anyway, I have shared that recipe before on another video that I posted. It's very popular with friends and family. Like I said, easy recipe to do, and it is very, very enjoyable. But yeah, looks like I'm about to power down and Whirlpool here in another 10 minutes, and looks like I'm going to come in right on target, and 1.050. Right now I'm at 1.048. Just checked it with my hydrometer, so next few minutes it should go ahead and get where I need to be. So, but anyway, this is Eric. Thank you for watching, and as always, cheers, and please subscribe. Any suggestions, comments, please let me know. Happy to help anybody that has questions on the electric systems or brewing recipes. Anything that I know that I can help you, I will. And anything we don't know or I don't know, I try to find out as soon as I can. But just my hobby. I love it, and love to share information with people, and enjoy helping others. So thanks for watching, and cheers.